So continuing our tour of Corpus Christi disc golf courses, we have West Guth Park on the west side of town. This is my least favorite disc golf course in Corpus, at least from the blue tees, which are these concrete ones. There are red tees up here, a little more fun, but blue tees fucking suck. So I play here occasionally. I don't always like it. I haven't done a mini here yet, which could be fun, but yeah, overall, kind of meh. And there's this shitty ass pond. It's made of like 51% duck shit. So it's terrible to lose a disc in there. First hole, par 3, 402 feet. It's going into like this little canyon area, or a little dark shaded spot. I'm gonna throw a wraith off the start and try and put it under the trees left, because I don't want to bring that water into play. And as I say that, I immediately pull it right into the trees. I think that one tree was there, because that would have been fucking water all day. I definitely done fucked up, because I didn't want to deal with this water at all. I did get close enough to this tree by virtue of my mediocre throw that I'll have a line over the water, but I really hate it and I don't want to throw it. But I'm gonna, because I kind of have to. I'm just gonna hyzer the shit out of this. I'm playing for bogey. I don't want to play with those trees right, and I don't want to deal with pretty much any of this. I mean, I'm in a horrible position by my standards. Woo! So gross. I barely got it across, and I was trying to be super safe. See? Duck shit fucking pond. It's so gross. Lost a really nice explorer in there. Womp womp. Anyway, so I managed to barely clear the water, give myself a look for a putt. I don't know if I can get a good angle. Whatever. I don't give a shit. Not even close, so just yanked it right. Fuck you, spider. The ducks are the fucking worst. Got my bogey. Hole 2 is 332 feet. Up this hill, kind of, you can play one over the trees. I can't throw 332 uphill. I can barely get 332 on a great throw, so. I think I'm gonna throw an underworld low below the trees and hope it turns right a bit. Or just into the trees, that's cool. I think it stayed up there, that's awesome. I was wrong, it didn't stay up there, but a bit off a whopping 70 feet. So, yeah, I guess I'll throw I'm going to try and yank a destroyer over there and get it to skip toward the basket. Down this little right tunnel, left of this tree, directly in the center of the frame. Okay, a little hazard, but I think it might be puttable. Okay, so we're left with, I don't know, 30 something feet? 38 feet, 39 feet, something. It's more than I wanted. Tiny touch, nose up, but back-to-back bogeys. To go with this annoying course, the view for number 3 is the least exciting of possibly the entire course. It's a par 3, 404 feet. Comes around the corner here. The basket is, you can probably see it, tucked under another tree. Down here somewhere. Oh well, whatever. Screw this shitty digital zoom. Moving on though. I'm just gonna play a forehand Firebird around this. Some people play this sidewalk as OB. I don't know. Since it's just me out here, I don't give a shit about playing that sidewalk as OB. So, got a little upshot to this pretty whatever pin. It's a fucking layup. There's no way to really run this one through the trees. So, I'm just gonna throw a harp at that tree. I was gonna say stump, it's not really stump. Trunk, that's the word. And let it fade to the left. Not even good. So after that uninspiring third bogey in a row, come to hole 4, which the basket is just left of this tree there, over a little mound. This one is 395 feet. Still not in range for me, so again, part of why this course isn't all that fun for I guess like beginner level. I'm gonna throw the Wraith again, hopefully get to glideaways. No, yeah, Wraith still. So this is all right. I gotta look at the basket. It's not really makeable. Like reasonably makeable, I guess. Would be the qualifier I add to that. It's gonna be a harp up shot again. Just trying to, because of the downslope, land it in front and let it slide toward the basket. Kind of flat-ish. would appear I've given the slope a little bit more respect than it deserved. It should be a par though, if I have any semblance of idea of what I'm doing with my life in general. That was fucking terrible. After that infinitely uninspiring display of putting prowess, come to hole 5. This one's 569. It's a par 3 still, which that's annoying. It goes straight up the middle, a little bit of tree on the way, but like, it's just one of those ones. It's like 2 full good throws for me, and that doesn't happen a ton. I'm gonna go with this Blizzard Katana and just try to throw it flattish. Pretty nose up. Turn it over a little bit into the breeze. I'm not convinced I got it halfway. This looks okay. I might be able to put it in the other basket, but it's a full send with something. I'm gonna try the Champion Leopard. I just want something kind of straight. Leopard 3, obviously. Okay, it should be hard for me to fuck that up for par. That was solid. I'm really happy. Woohoo! That's exciting. That's the first time I've ever parred that hole. Hole number 6 is either a tunnel shot here, a hyzer shot around the corner there, or a big either turnover or forehand up that way. Distance for this hole is 314 feet. Not the worst. This one is, like, I've parred this one. So I'm gonna throw a big tall forehand over the left side. And hopefully it'll turn out and do something cool. But even then, like, coming in from that right side, it's got the least amount of trees and shit to fuck with you. Happy with that. Remember me mentioning the trees and stuff? I've never thrown it this far forehand, and so now I have pretty much no shot. But whatever, it'll still likely be a par, assuming I don't do anything, assuming I don't fuck it up royally here. Let's see. I can get a better view, better angle. There's some mosquitoes at this course. It's winter, so it's not that bad right now, but in summer, bug spray is super key here. I could get stupid and try and air bounce a putter. Yeah, that's not. I haven't practiced that enough, nearly enough. I always feel like with my harper, if I throw it too far right, that it's probably fine. because it comes out spinny and glides on where I want it to. Hole 7 is another one of those holes where it's like, yeah, okay, that'll happen, because it's 532 feet into a headwind going just over this hill ultimately. And I don't really know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna throw a wraith. Hopefully it turns over. Throw it out over here. It goes a little right for me and then glides out. That sounds fine. Try and get an angle of the flight. Turned over a little, but not great. So I'm at the distance where I think I can be like confidently throw and explore full distance and still maybe not quite reach, which is pretty much what I'm gonna try and do. Just gonna throw it out over the right side, let it come back. Hopefully avoid that tree that's kind of guarding the front area. That one felt really good. As suspected, the full send explorer didn't quite get there. I'm gonna run this one though. This is gonna be a hunter Annie toss. I'm trying to get it to just float down that left side, straighten out. We'll see. Oh, fuck that tree. It was a valiant effort, but I need to throw it lower. Bogey. Number 8's nice and annoying. From the red tees, it's kind of okay. It goes there, follows this trench line full of bullshit to the basket. But like I said, from the blue tees, it's way back there. This tree fucks with your hyzer line. And then if you miss left, good luck finding your disc. Although it's mowed right now, so. By the way, hole 8 is 205 feet. It looks like more than that. I feel like if I had a rangefinder, it's probably closer to like 260 maybe. I'm trying to think of it in yards instead of feet. Anyway, it says 205. I know I can throw a harp that far. I don't want to bring it too far to the right though. I'm going to throw a verdict. A verdict should more than cover that. Unless you do that. Well, this fucking sucks. I want to forehand something because of the fucking position. But I don't have anything that'll stay pretty straight. Guess I could just fling a try verdict again, but flat. Or you know what? Iron Samurai. No. Maybe. Fuck it. was trash. It's fucking gotta be more than 205. Fuck you, mosquito. Alright, it's probably just a layup. Take my fucking bogey. Caught metal, but my fat ass might have been blocking the camera. Number 9 is 228 feet up the hill. It's I usually just throw a forehand because this tree here is super fucking annoying. I was gonna call it other meaner, less YouTube friendly things, but whatever. So yeah, I'm gonna angle this little fucker up here. I'll probably just throw. I'm gonna throw a destroyer. Four-handed destroyer up there. Ugly but safe. So I got about a 40-footer, 36-footer, I don't know. However, I'm trying to get that sweet basket catch footage. So we'll see. Or not, you know, whatever. Not even close. No wrist action there, that was terrible. Number 10 is 268 feet. Either through this low gap, I guess you could probably throw one high here. You can see the basket just over the edge of the hill there. And then, or you can do a hyzer. I don't really know what to do here. I like to usually throw a low flat, play the low tunnel. I don't know why I like tunnel so much. Probably because I'm fucking masochistic or some shit. But with it being 2, whatever the hell I just said it is, I'm gonna throw a claymore. Try and release it flat, let it turn over, and then fade back at the end. Oh, that's pretty good. Sit. Oh shit. Over the top. Whoops. Haven't been there before. So on U-Disc, there's a 10A and a 10B out over here somewhere. To that I say, fuck that shit, because I'm not trying to lose any discs into anyone's backyard. I already don't vastly care about this course. So, I mean, not care about it, but I mean enjoy it generally. So let's see where this ended up. Hopefully not across the street. That would be very awkward. It's probably OB, but I'm not playing it that way because there's no one here to force me to. Are you shitting me? Oh my goodness. Oh, okay, well, I guess even if the sidewalk was OB, I'm still technically in. But like I said, I don't give a shit. I'm not playing out of OB. I'll record this putt though. So hole 11 is our first par 4. Pretty sure there's one more later on. Anyway, it's that basket. I don't even know if that's the basket for it out there. There's another basket maybe left or right of it for one of the later holes. 630 feet. So you can play it down this left side of this giant, shitty, stinky ditch. Or you could throw it over to the right side right away. There's a bridge back there in case you want to do the latter. I usually just play it down the left side and then hope that there's some way for me to scurry across the ditch later on. It shouldn't be that crazy right now. But make sure I have all my stuff. I think I'll go with the Shrike. Something that glides. Glides and it'll stay left for me. Oh, that'll stay left alright. Get down. I was not very committed to that throw. I guess one of the things I hate about this course is like it's easy to lose discs in places where you feel like you shouldn't have lost them. Like those ditches, for example, are a good example. Oh, that was a lot of that word used all at the same time. Anyway, those ditches, some later holes. It just kind of feels bad when you lose a disc in a kind of mediocre way, in my opinion. Anyway. Oh, so yeah, you can see the two different holes, I think, maybe from there, I don't know. I'm just gonna forehand one up and then lay up and try and get my par. Hopefully provide a better camera angle, at least at the disc, if nothing else. Whatever. Fiber time again. Yeah, that's fine. That was a very decent layup to the water, whatever creek bed edge thingy. And try not to spin it too much. I don't want it to turn over, but I'm going to just throw a hunter from here. Let's try and lay it up toward the basket there. Nope, floating left. Go! Ah, fuck this course. Just didn't throw it hard enough. So thankfully this bullshit area looks accessible. Probably not making par. I do see my disc. I think I can get footing there, so I'm going to play it because there's no markers for the OB and or hazard. But it's going to suck. I'm just going to set something up behind the basket. Oh, here's that thing that I can, scurry across, so to speak. Little shitty knocked down pseudo land bridge. We'll see what happens here. Another bogey. Hole number 12 is 328 feet. Again, I think the red tees are more fun. They have a more dynamic, I think, layout. This would be the red tee to the next hole. Meanwhile, the blue is way over under these trees. And this is just a more fun shot. You can see the basket, you can see the uphill. But like the blue is just the blind shot over the hill with sidewalk and trees in the way. It's not fun, not compared to the red. I think the red tees as a whole are actually pretty nice. Even my favorite couple holes coming up, they're even cooler from the red in my opinion. So all right, here we are, hole 12. Like I said, kind of blind. Doesn't actually show you the thing. I'm throwing it up over the sidewalk here. Hopefully just getting it down toward the basket. It's like nothing particularly thrilling in my opinion. I'm gonna go with the river. Pretty weak. Didn't really skip. Meh. Ah. Good throw, Hunter. Didn't you grab the ground well? Maybe throw it a little better than last time. Yeah, that's better. Give you a look at this steep ass hill. So hole 13 is my second favorite hole. Here's from the red tees, thrown to that basket there. And from the blues, it's only a little farther. But still kind of fun. I forget if the blues are visible, like if the basket's visible from the tee box. Apparently the basket is just barely visible from my height anyway, but I'm not setting the camera there. I'm trying to give you guys a view of the basket. It's behind that tree, damn it. Whatever, it's fine. The distance for hole 13 is 228 feet. That is very reasonable. And because of the slope, that went downhill forever. So that was almost pretty good. This should be a makeable putt. Lowish percentage for me, but should be. Feels bad, man. Hole 14 is my favorite here at West Guth. I'm yawning. Hole 4 is my favorite here at West Guth. From the red tees, it's down this cliff, and that's a ton of fun. From the blue tees, it's over here, not as elevated, not quite as fun in my opinion, but still my favorite. So from the tee box on 14 blue, pretty fun. I think I threw a claymore here last time. Given the wind, I think I'm going to do a verdict. Try and get a good angle here. And not do what I did on a few holes ago. Still pretty shit. So I forgot to mention, 14 is only 247 feet, plus it's downhill. But went to a little bit of a headwind, so maybe just a casual fairway would have been better. Yeah, so that's a long birdie putt. I think it's makeable. I think it's reachable, that's the key. If I can get it there, right? So my favorite hole, 14, is followed up by possibly my least favorite hole, 15. Problem is, this fucking shit is a really good distance away, and it will eat discs like a motherfucker. 432 feet. I'm just gonna lay up to this fucking shitty ass swamp area, and then hopefully throw something up like reasonably. I don't even know how far this is. It's like 100 feet or something. It's like barely worth throwing anything. That was a half-assed effort. So after laying up fucking weekly, because I don't give a shit about this stupid hole, we're in front of the red tees, which again, much more fun, much more reasonable. It's not do or die. It's like just a ton more manageable, which I find enjoyable. Just gonna throw a wraith up there. I'll probably just play for bogey. Try to put it under that tree, somewhere under that tree, I guess. Playing for bogey. Chance, remember how I told you about the Vibram Vamp? And I was like, oh, it's gettable, right? No, it's in that shit. If I go in there, I come out with malaria and like Tsetse virus or some shit. So third shot, I'm just gonna try and get it under these stupid ass trees with the harp. I'm just getting a workout today. '16 is, I don't know how I feel about 16. Sometimes it's kind of fun because you're throwing down over that guy's truck, which, yeah, could be bad for him. 490 feet, going to the other of those two baskets from earlier, the one on the left there. And I'm just trying to, it's a par 3 again. I'm just trying to put something in a good layup spot and then throw one down to the basket. It's not super far, but I'm always cautious about putting it too far left and ending up in the shit. Sometimes I try and throw a forehand, which really I think I'm going to throw a destroyer forehand. That way I'm farther to the right. The wind is going to help my disc get across. On my second shot, I mean. Horrible. Super mediocre, way right. So this is ultra mediocre. I didn't get anywhere near where I wanted to land. I don't have my rangefinder on me today, which sucks, because it would help with some of these ones. Like, you know, I could probably throw it across like way left out here and still make it across, but I just have no confidence that any of these are going to go the distance I want them to in the wind. That being said, I'm going to try and throw an Explorer across, because that doesn't seem super far. Seems like I could do that. Pretty good. As much as I feel I just angry flung that thing. It didn't clear the ditch on this side by a lot. With the bottom part of the flight plate exposed to the wind, it just went way left, which is fine. That's what I was playing for. Left is a shorter distance to clear. That said, this is probably going to be yet another bogey. I'm just going to throw an anheuser or a harp here into the wind. There we go. That's not bad. Back to the fun holes. 17, 242 feet. Last two. Pretty straightforward. Right over the hill there. Everything sloping left makes it a little interesting for the landing. It's easy to lose one down the slope there. Try and set this up. 242 feet though. It is uphill and it is into like a slightly hurting crosswind maybe. So I'm just going to throw this verdict out to the right. Hopefully it'll slide back and be the right distance. Kind of a meh and blah at the same time. With the wind the way it is and me being non-committal to hard throws, I really should just be throwing an Explorer out here to the right. Or just forehanding a Firebird even. But we'll fling this at the basket, see if it goes in, and move on to 18. So number 18, this is actually the red tees. Number 18 is the only hole I think where the red and blue tees are equal levels of fun. So here's the red. You got kinda, it's in play I guess, but not usually. The pond and ditch and shit. But walk down here to the blue tees. Stumpa, 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 stare, stare, stare. Blue tees are a fun angle too. Less ceiling. I mean, less ceiling in play. Kind of tucked around that corner for a nice right hand backhand fade. And what am I gonna throw here? I'll throw something flat. I think I'll throw a river. Throw a river flat, hopefully it'll fade back to the basket at the end. If I can keep it below the ceiling, it should be cool. Wow, that turned right a little. That sucks. So it occurred to me I was wrong earlier. Number 11 is the only par 4 on this stupid course. And the river ended up right behind this tree. I really thought it would turn more. I should have used an Explorer, I think. But anyway, let's throw this up there. Should be no worse than par. So there you have it. West Guth Park, Corpus Christi. Hitching holes of this shit. Left-handed finish. Have to pay extra for that at massage parlors. So as I record this, I'm walking back to my car. I'm gonna try editing it so it shows the scorecard. But no doubles, so that's pretty good out here. +9, I think, is my new personal best. I didn't lose a disc in any section of the course, which is a win. Yeah, I don't lose too many, but I tried to lose my verdict the other day. I managed to retrieve it in shit pond, duck shit pond. So yeah, not bad. Yeah, again, it's just a tough course from the back tees for someone with my distance. So yeah, another recording. There's maybe one course left in Corpus that I haven't recorded yet, and it's over in Port Aransas. I haven't even played it yet. So I'm gonna try to do that in the next month or so.